Hi there, it's Sam from pootles.co.uk and pootlesjewellery.com because today is Sunday and that means it's South Hill and Stampin' Up on Sunday, the day of the week when I merge my two working lives together. So I have a card that I'm going to show you how to make based on a locket that I have made. Apologies for the lighting, it's midnight filming again. It is still the summer holidays, got another 10 days or so to go till my children go back to school. So let's zoom in and hopefully you can see this. This is our large midnight locket that I've got here. So it's got black crystals around the outside. Then I've put 3 white plumeria flowers inside, which are these beautiful ones here. And then I've just scattered in 7 rainbow coloured crystals, which are the birthstones. But you know, you don't have to use them in those colours if you don't want to. I just like them because of the rainbow colour. Oh look, there you go, you can see better. I should make sure that the pictures are great. I'm not working with midnight lighting anymore. Anyway, let me zoom back out and I'm going to show you how to make the card because it is all about using the blendabilities. Fennel would like to go to sleep apparently. She'll probably come and appear on the desk in a minute. Okay, so my card is just about colouring rhinestones and it's about using white ink onto coloured cardstock. And you really do kind of only need scraps for this. So I've picked out colours that I've got blendabilities in because I'm going to be working with these chaps as well. All of these, because that's how you colour your rhinestones. But I've got Melon Mambo, I've got Real Red, Pumpkin Pie, Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, Bermuda Bay and Wisteria Wonder. And that's because these are similar colours to those that I've got here and here. I don't have a Real Red one, but I have got Cherry Cobbler. So the first thing I want to do is colour my rhinestones because I need the blendabilities to dry. And they're alcohol markers, and that means that obviously the ink isn't going to move, but it means that they can blend, hence the name. So I've got my 3 Wisteria Wonder ones, which is how you work. And you start with the dark. Fennel really wants to go to bed. And then you blend in the medium colour. And then the lighter one, and that's the principle of these, is that they blend together. But because they're alcohol markers, it means they're not going to budge. Like Sharpies, but prettier. So I'm going to use these, I'm going to use the darkest ones of each of them to colour up my rhinestones. So I'm going to take the middle one of the middle, and then 3 of the smaller one. I'm just going to go in all of the colours. Just keep colouring those, and like I say, it's because I want them to dry that I want to do these first before I do the stamping. So this is the Melon Mambo. And some of the colours you do have to go over a couple of times to get the colour to translate. And then Pumpkin Pie, which doesn't look very pumpkin pie in colour when you look at the end of the pen, but actually when it comes out, it's definitely pumpkin pie. Can't get the lid on this one today. There we go, Daffodil Delight. Again, it doesn't look particularly Daffodil Delight, but when you've coloured something with it, it definitely is. And then finally Bermuda Bay. Is this Bermuda Bay? It's not, it's Coastal Cabana. Nearly. But again, it's very similar to Bermuda Bay, which is like the Cherry Cobbler Real Red that I had going on. Okay, so they're all coloured. Now I'm going to pop those off to one side for a second, and all my bits of cardstock, I'm going to stamp them. And I am using, which I helpfully forgot to get out, the beautiful bunch stamp set, which is this one here is the one I want to use. And I'm going to grab a block, again, which I helpfully forgot to get out. This is what happens when you midnight prep, or you prep at midnight. So on my block, and I've got white stays on ink. Now if you use craft ink, you're going to get a more pure white finish to it, but actually I like the kind of faded look. So ink up your stamp, and you do have to press quite firmly to get the colour to come out. Let me find a bigger piece here, because if you just lightly tapped it, you're not going to get very much going on there. So if you press firmly, you get a much whiter, crisper image. And you know, don't worry about that bit there because we're going to cut it out anyway. and the white stays on, dries very quickly. Last one of those, move that out of the way, grab my punch, this is the Petite Petals punch, and just punch around them all. And my lighting's casting shadows, which means I can't see very well whether I'm aligning these properly, but we'll just have to hope I am. There we go, and my card base, I will talk you through that while I'm punching. It's just a sheet of A4 cardstock or any size. Oh, I can't see that yellow at all. Or, you know, just your regular sheet of cardstock, whether it's 8.5 by 11 or A4. Cut it in half and fold it in half, and then the layer over the top is 1/2 centimetre narrower and shorter. Or if you're working in metric, that's 1/4 of an inch narrower and shorter. And that's how you get the layer. So let's start lifting these up. So just push the back of your bone folder, or not your bone folder, your piercing tool into the centre of the flowers and they lift up. Let's make those 3. And I can now bring in these, and hopefully they've dried. So Wisteria Wonder was the first colour I did, so I don't get these muddled up. And then the Real Red, Melon Mambo, Pumpkin Pie. That'll be my phone next to me. Somebody wants me. I put it on charge next to me, I forgot to turn the volume down. Oops. Okay, and then start building the card up. And I have got this completely flat. Normally you would see me, you know, putting dimensionals on the back of cards and lifting, you know, lifting the top layers up. But I haven't with this one because I wanted the elevation to be all about the flowers. So snail on the back of that. Straight onto the card front. Oh, she's getting cross with me now, isn't she? Flip them all over, and then some dimensionals, and I'm going to start right in the middle because that is the easiest place to start, and then you know you're equidistant. So the yellow one, the Daffodil Delight, goes in the middle, and then start moving them downwards. And you're aiming corner to corner really. There we go, and then the last bit to do is to put the crystals, the beautifully coloured crystals, either side. So I'm taking 1 on one side of the flower and 2 on the opposite side. So I've got 1 underneath and 2 above, and I'm going to do the opposite way round with the next one. So they just keep going in opposing numbers, but you just get a better scatter effect if you do it like that. That's my feeling anyway. And I work in 3s because it's always good to work in odd numbers. And they're just kind of randomly placed. And the last 3 on. Oh, they're a bit aligned there, aren't they? A bit too symmetrical. And there we go. That is my card based on a locket. So you can see I've taken the white flowers and I've, you know, done my version of it, but I hope you like it. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Back tomorrow on Monday with a regular crafting project, Monday, Wednesday, Friday for crafting, and every day on my blogs, both of my blogs, PootlesJewelry.com because I'm international, and pootles.co.uk, a regular crafting project or a locket project, and then always Sundays, the jewel project. Thank you very much.